Smells Like Teen Spirit came out in September 1991. Can you remember what you were up to musically at that time?
I was in Swingle Singers actually in '91. What we tried in those days to do was have a very, very wide selection of music. So we would have classical music, we would do jazz pieces obviously, and then humorous pieces. And we used to always end with the 1812 overture.
My family went to this concert in my hometown, and it turned out that the Swingle Singers was touring the US, and they came to my hometown in Texas, and so I saw this concert and it was really fun. The cool thing was it was just this completely different vocal style where it was just all voices doing all the parts.
How has Swingles changed over the years?
The actual style changed very much from the very beginning, although they keep that sort of jazz scat style that Ward started in the 60s. That was all they did really to begin with, and then through the 80s we gradually increased the repertoire. It's changed since I've left. I think they do more, it's gone more towards pop. They write a lot of their own material now. We would occasionally have a piece that somebody had written, but we would generally do covers.
What do you think are the key ingredients in Smells Like Teen Spirit?
First of all, I didn't want to make it too complicated. I started it a few times. I'd started it a big 8-part thing, and just felt that this was getting unhinged. The driving force of the song, that, you know, the bass line on the thing, it gets swamped if you do too much over it.
I think it brings out a great sense of nostalgia for the piece.
For those who know it from that period.
But a lot of our singers were 15, 16 when that song came out. You've lived in Walthamstow a long time. What for you is the greatest thing about E17?
I do like the way, it's not the prettiest countryside around here, but if you go where there's pretty countryside and you suddenly need a harp for a concert on a Sunday, you can forget it. There was a lot of that bang going on.
There was.
Pardon?